Hello, everybody. Welcome to Subnautica. I have a guest today, and it's my dad. Say hi, Dad.
My dad.
Okay. Great start.
I thought so. So, Subnautica. I've seen screenshots and different stuff for this game, but I haven't really seen very many people play it. I don't know much about it. You want to give me a real quick overview of what I'm supposed to expect here, or are we just gonna jump right in? Quite literally, because it's all water.
Yeah. So, Subnautica takes place on an alien planet, and it's all, well, not all, but like 99% of it is water.
Terrific. That's my
Right.
favorite element. I swim like a rock.
Right. And as you know, I have a fear of very deep water called thalassophobia. So, this game is going to be very scary, at least to me. There's also giant, like, fish monsters, so that helps.
So, like, fishing simulator, but you're the bait.
Yeah, pretty much.
Terrific.
Okay, let's get into it. Start new game.
That ship's not doing good.
It really is.
Should
don't think
probably
there should be
try
a-
to fix that.
Yeah, I don't think there should be giant holes in it.
It's probably really not easy to fly that way.
Probably not.
Talk to the engineers about that. No crap. We're abandoning the ship that has giant holes inside of it? What?
3, 2, 1.
That's definitely not good.
Nope.
Something's gonna hit us in the face. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
And
definitely so.
apparently we had a mask on that cracked. Fire's also not good, but thankfully we're on a water planet, so we should be able to handle this.
Right?
It's not working, guys.
Oh, it's left trigger, not right trigger. Liar. How dare you?
Problem 1 solved.
Right?
We're doing great.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is
Thanks.
considered
We
an
knew that.
optimal
We were there
outcome.
for it.
This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Yeah, so this is Subnautica. That's the start.
Great.
Yep.
Our ship blew, like, we didn't just land like exploratory Star Trek style. No, we violently hurtled our faces at the surface of this thing.
We sure did. I don't think it turned out very well.
As intrepid beginnings start, this could have been better.
Yeah. Let's climb the ladder. See where that gets us.
Outside.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Thankfully, that didn't land on our head. We just got smashed in the face with an
The
errant
Aurora
piece of
suffered
metal.
orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Also not good, so we're alone
Yep.
on an alien planet that is 90% water.
Yeah, look at all this water. Isn't that terrifying?
I mean, in a way, the view is really, really good and really, really shitty.
Yeah, I think that part's probably the worst one.
It's my favorite, actually.
Oh, really?
It's got the most going on. I mean, if you look in every other direction, there's quite literally just a horizon.
And fish.
Speaking of, like, survival, probably should, I don't know, catch some.
Yeah.
How do we know if alien fish are good for eating?
Honestly, you just cook them.
So, no, like, thanks, computer.
Pretty much.
I'm going to keep you alive on an alien planet. Step 1, eat alien fish with absolutely no regard to what they're going to do to you.
Yep.
Terrific.
So, I played this game once, and that was enough.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't have teeth.
Not yet. Those ones have teeth. So we don't want to go over there. Yeah. So it's like any other survival game. You just gather stuff.
Okay.
These, I believe, are for batteries. I remember a lot about this game because I watched Markiplier play it a lot when the game was like in early access and stuff. I wasn't there for when it actually was, but I went back and watched his videos about it. So I know a lot about the game. Just don't like playing it.
So, do you have like a breath limit or something?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I should probably get breath.
Oh, there it is in the bottom of the screen. I see it.
Yeah.
I thought you were just diving under and you're like, yeah, I can stay down here forever. This is great.
Yeah.
Because earlier we were wearing a mask that got cracked, and apparently that doesn't help us breathe underwater.
Yeah, that would suck if that was the case.
So you need like batteries and stuff. Is there a way to like salvage the crash site? Or is that like is that just a visual thing and we can't actually go over it?
No, you can go in it. It's actually important for the story.
Oh, alright, cool.
But yeah, those big fish that I was talking about earlier, they're around it.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it's definitely not the first.
Because the giant spaceship could have crashed into the ocean and, I don't know, killed them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a later point in the game. At least to me. Like I said, I played it once before, and that was enough for me. But you know, I figured it'd be good for the channel. Oh, might be fun. I definitely wanted to root out like the scary games eventually.
Blueprint acquired.
But we have an oxygen tank now, so we can breathe longer.
So we made an oxygen tank, a mechanical device, out of organic matter that you happen to find on the ocean floor.
No, it was made with metal. It was made with like salvage stuff.
Oh, right, you picked up some of that stuff too. Okay.
And then the next one, we need our oxygen tank we currently have, glass and silver. So I think I know where to get all of that.
So it's kind of like Ark if you held your breath all the time.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Honestly, Ark is definitely not as scary. I feel like Ark's funnier. And I thought about playing it on the channel at some point. But yeah, I feel like this is way scarier than Ark.
Well, I mean, you would because of your thalassophobia.
Yeah. I mean, there are like water sections in Ark. They're definitely not nearly as scary as these ones, though. Oh, that's bad. I forgot there's like explodey fish in the game. Because why wouldn't there be?
I mean, we are on an alien planet.
I don't think I can get away from them until I get a Sea Glide, which is like a little. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's got handles and like a little turbo engine on it, and it moves you around.
You can't just like push them away. Like, no, please don't explode on me.
Yeah, no, they just explode, and it does a lot of damage.
Jerks.
Right? Catch this peep. Or no. He's too fast. Got him.
Yeah, because they totally don't have toxins or spines or anything. Let's just grab the alien fish.
Look how you hold it too.
You gonna slap somebody with it? Like, are we weaponizing the alien fish? Like, it's not even fighting you at this point. You
Really?
grabbed it and it immediately died because you're a human and it's an alien fish.
I just
Congratulations, you're a monster and you're ruining an alien
Fabricated
ecosystem.
small organisms
I
while
just cooked it
disposing
too,
of the
it's probably
skeletal
worse.
structure,
Yeah, I cooked it
bodily
deeper.
fluids, and internal organs, thus
And
rendering them safe for human
with
consumption.
no regard to
Computer, what the hell are you doing? I feel like we're recklessly doing some things here and you're just really not stopping us. You're like, I'm supposed to keep you alive. Oh, go do whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, that's about right.
Super helpful.
If I remember right, there's one section in the game called the Dunes, and that's where a lot of those big Leviathan things are. And your computer actually warns you and basically says, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because it seems like a really bad idea."
There's a place underwater called the Dunes,
Yep.
which is traditionally a desert environment underwater.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure it's called the Dunes. Oh, that's what we need. So, I think the goal for this episode is to maybe get a Seamoth, which is the first, like, submarine you get. And yeah, I think we'll end it there. Because it takes a little bit to get it.
Well, then, I mean, what are you waiting for?
Well, I gotta get a scanner first. So I can scan salvage, like salvage on the ground.
Or
And
so
then-
you can, I don't know, scan fish and see if they're freaking toxic before you just stuff them in your gob.
This one?
Alien
bladderfish?
life forms may have
That
unexpected
doesn't look
applications.
like a thing that you should
Utilizing
eat
alien resources is a
Which is
proven
funny, 'cause it gives you
survival
water.
strategy.
because you're not surrounded by it.
Right. Oh, I forgot. It gets dark fast in this game. There's also like eclipses, so it'll just randomly get dark sometimes.
Because dark underwater is definitely not nearly as scary as daylight underwater.
Right.
I'm sure nighttime is your favorite underwater.
It really, really isn't. That's what we want. Seagull. We're gonna get that eventually.
Looks like it has legs.
It's got like engines and like, well, it's like an engine or a motor, and then it's got like fans on it
Alright.
that propel it. Don't know how we unlock a skin. I think we need to make like electric stuff first. So we need to break more rocks.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna go, hug an alien electric eel or something.
I mean, we could. I don't know what that is.
Because, I mean, the computer doesn't tell us not to.
Right. Oh boy.
One of those, we're completely uncharted alien world. If not friend, why friend shaped? And we're just gonna try to snuggle everything that's not bigger than us, apparently.
Yeah, or just hold it in our hands and like prepare to slap on someone with it. Oh,
That's a fun noise.
go away.
What is that?
It's a stalker.
It
I
looks
think-
like it's stalking you.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called anyway. Yeah, we don't want that.
The stealth aspect of the stalker is not what it could be. Like, usually you don't want to make yourself known if you're trying to sneak up on somebody.
Yeah, usually.
Oxygen.
Oh, oxygen.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I always forget.
You're not a fish. In this context, you're a person. Person need air.
But why?
Air for person.
Music's getting all funky.
So again, just to reiterate, alien world surrounded by water and species you've never seen before, and you're telling me that the music is funky?
Yeah.
Because somehow the entire scenario isn't.
Well, like the scenario is scary. The music makes it better. I feel like.
You should have a dance party on your raft.
Yeah.
Just crank up those endorphins.
Yeah, that makes it not as scary. Just have a rave in the life pod all by yourself.
Well, see, if we're gonna have a raid, then we definitely need some of these glowy fish like that one over there. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I don't know if I can grab that
Raver
one.
fish. Absolutely.
I can't grab that one.
And we have to wait till night to have a true rave.
Well, it is night. It's scary too.
I don't know, this part isn't all that scary. It just seems very cardio related. I know that I couldn't swim for this long.
Yeah. Oh. Nope. We're not doing that. We're gonna wait until they do that. I'm trying to find rocks to break, because that's how you get, like, resources. But I'm not seeing any. I found, like, one. And that was it.
Probably means you're gonna have to go into one of those caves.
Yeah, but... No. But no.
But break rock, do you think?
Yeah,
Make big brain.
but no. We'll at least collect some fish. Oh, that's a big chunk of metal.
Just collect some fish with our bare hands.
Yep. That's how real men fish.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Get back here. Oh, thank God, it's day. Yeah, I didn't like that.
So, is fishing all by your hands, or is there like
Pretty
you
much.
got like a harpoon gun or a net or something later?
You get like a static rifle eventually that causes like not time to stop, but it like freezes stuff in place for a second. That's about it. Other than that, yeah, you just fish with your hands.
So we're on an alien planet, completely unarmed and defenseless.
Well, I mean, you get a knife.
Terrific.
I've legitimately seen people play this game and kill like leviathans with a knife only. I don't know how they do it, but
It probably wasn't a fast process.
it
Detecting
really wasn't.
increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So we can't actually get next to the big ship right now because it's all radiated, and eventually it blows up.
Because why wouldn't it be? And of course it does.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we need that too. Rocks.
I feel like a genius.
Silver-based wiring
Why?
kits are an
Because I
essential
told you, you're probably
component
going
of
to need to
many
go into the
habitat
cave systems
modules.
to find the rocks.
Yeah, well, I like the caves. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I've never played this game. You've played this game before. I'm on track.
There we go. Rock. We need the normal rocks. We just got special rocks.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Thanks, computer. Super helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the computer is really rooting for us.
Age of the machines, man.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
What it doesn't tell you is you can only get sulfur from those explodey fish.
Which you probably need the stasis gun for so they don't explode in your face when you go to catch them with your hands.
If I remember right, it's in like the little pods they come out of. So you just need to have them explode, or at least like get away from them, and then just steal it from their nests.
There's nests now.
Yeah. Or their like pod nest thing. I don't know what to call it.
You know, a lot of things are molecularly similar. And if you're doing like all this stuff to be able to build things, why can't you provide it with certain materials to make like a cheeseburger?
You know, that's a good question. I would really like a cheeseburger, actually. Especially, like, not made out of all the bad fish, but, yeah. I think a cheeseburger would be good compared to the fish.
I would murder a pig fish just to get bacon.
Of course you would.
That would have bacon cheeseburgers.
Yep.
But the computer is against us, and it does not want us to have bacon cheeseburgers. Something just fart underwater?
I don't know. I don't remember a lot. Well, I remember, like, quite a bit about, like, the survival aspect. I don't remember a lot of the actual, like, fish. Other than one of the big ones. I remember exactly what one of the big ones looks like. Because it can grab your submarine and shake you around.
Oh, that's a big, big fish then.
Yeah, like it's got mandibles on it.
Oh,
it
like
grabs
we're not
you.
just gonna toss a line out in the ocean and hope it bites?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanna stay away from those ones. Eventually, you get like a little like shock device you can put on your sub, but it takes a while to get, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you can explore, but why would you ever want to defend yourself?
Right.
Stupid computers.
Oh, exploded fish. Yeah, I'm not finding a whole lot of normal rocks, even in the caves.
It's also crappy that you can't throw the rocks at the explodey fish.
Right. Yeah, that'd be helpful.
So, does the game tell you how many of each resource you need, like while you're out and about, or do you just have to remember from the things that you're trying to construct?
I usually do it by memory, but as far as I know, you can like wish list recipes,
Okay,
and then it'll tell you what you need.
because that's the thing that I would struggle with really bad. I would jump into
Yeah.
the water and immediately forget what the hell I jumped into the water for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that a lot anyway.
I mean, at least you know that about yourself.
How far? Oh, we're really far from the life pod. And I think a little way too close to the ship. We need copper, which we can only get from the normal rocks. I think I see one. Nope, that's just part of the map.
Hey, there's metal down there.
Yeah. Normal rock. There we go. Now we can make a scanner, I think. I think those ones, like, explode with fart stuff.
They look like fart fish.
Yeah.
Is the life pod slowly drifting closer to the big ship? It seems like it's closer to you now than it was earlier.
I don't actually know if the life pod moves. That's a good question. I feel like it doesn't, but I could be wrong.
So it makes water, but it doesn't make a cheeseburger.
Yep.
Sad. In the age of technology, apparently we don't have good enough technology.
Right. We need those for batteries.
That's exactly what I thought too.
Like,
Go
yeah,
get these
mushroom.
underwater plant mushrooms that look like suction cups. When I first saw those, I was like, you know what? Battery.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from
Did you just
salvage
put it on
technology
yourself?
and to record
Yeah, you can
alien
scan yourself
biological
eventually and you find out
data.
you have a virus.
Like a game version of a stud finder.
Yeah.
As soon as you build it, oh, found one.
Seek fluid intake.
Uh-oh.
Scan it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, you fool. How dare you not drink water on the water planet?
Right.
Like, you should at least be getting it through your skin via osmosis a little bit.
You would think that.
And then you would be wrong, because the computer hates us. Indigenous life forms. Gary fish.
Yep.
Straight out of SpongeBob.
Small.
Gary.
Well, Gary's a snail in SpongeBob. That was like a weird looking fish.
But he had the big like Humpty Hump in the middle of him that looked like Gary's snail shell.
Oh, that's fair.
It would have been way funnier if it would have made the meow noise when you scanned it.
Yeah, so we want little metal boxes because they'll have like the Sea Glide in them. And then, yeah, we gotta scan parts of the Sea Glide in order to unlock the Sea Glide. Because we don't already have
So
the
it has
recipes for everything.
So we find boxes that have the thing in it that we need, but we can't use the thing. We have to scan the thing to break down the thing to then rebuild the thing that we just found as a thing.
Well, yeah, because the thing is broken when you find it.
Damn it.
Yep.
I mean, I can't say I expected a lot of it. We did crash to the planet's surface from space. I expected some things to be broken, but come on, guys.
Well, yeah, the one thing I never understood is that, like, super advanced technology, and you have to find all this stuff to get recipes for it because you don't already have the recipes.
Yeah, like somehow the machines that made all that stuff don't remember how to make it,
But it remembers how to make a scanner.
but not a cheeseburger.
Exactly. You and cheeseburgers.
Yeah. I'm not really a seafood guy. Like, I'll eat it if it's in front of me, but it's definitely not my first choice.
That's fair.
Really need to find a big fish.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Well, apparently Gary's a thing.
Gary fish.
That little sequence right there was really funny to watch.
Why?
Because I have a lot of battery operated power tools, like the non-corded ones.
Yeah.
And in all the instruction manuals with battery operated tools, it's like, don't use this as a hammer. But you made a scanner, you scanned a rock, and you're like, nope, this is totally a tool. This is a rock breaking tool. I'm just going to smack the crap out of a rock with this thing that took me 25 minutes to find all the stuff for to build.
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's doubles in the hammer. Because why wouldn't it?
I mean, at least it's utilitarian at that point. That's how you know it's high technology. Right now, can't use your tools as other tools. In the future, on an alien planet, you can use whatever tool for whatever thing you need it to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of the pieces we need.
Yep. We need to find another one.
Terrific.
And it's almost night again.
The day-night cycles are, like, they're fairly long and fairly not long all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Because it seems like you get a lot done when there's extra light out. But at the same time, not as much as you probably want to get done when there's light out. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
New blueprint
Sea
acquired.
glide.
Now we can move with some real speed. Well, we gotta make it first. But...
Glide through the seas.
yeah, eventually, you find out that your ship was actually, like... spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen this game. But you find out the ship was taken down by a giant alien gun.
So
you
the
have to-
aliens get guns now and you don't? That's dumb.
Pretty much, but you also find out that the aliens are extinct now because of the virus.
Well, good thing they're extinct because of the virus, because when I find the gun, they would be extinct anyways.
So we need lubricant, that's right. You gotta get it from the little like kelp forest we keep passing by with the stalkers in it.
No comment.
Okay. Oh, there's one right here.
Yeah, that totally looks like lube and not lava in a sack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Okay.
Again, we're just recklessly grabbing everything with our bare hands, no matter what it is.
Yep.
Thanks, computer. Really, really looking out for us on that one.
The sea glide
It's like
will
a
increase
turbine.
your effective
Yeah.
exploration range. For your safety, please pack
Like,
supplies
mount
for
the
long
knife
journeys
to it and like
and
run
stay
into
within
stuff and
5
stab it.
kilometers of the
I
nearest
wish,
life
that'd be
pod
really funny,
or
actually.
habitat.
Yeah, look at us now. We're moving so much faster.
In the dark.
Yeah, we're actually not gonna play in the dark now.
Yeah, let's just blindly take off into the dark like Wile E. Coyote and hope we don't hit a wall.
Yeah.
It is
Gary.
common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to
Gary's
be
now
replaced
food.
by eating an animal
As he
carcass.
should be.
Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Okay.
Thanks, computer.
Maybe it is rooting for us.
No. No, don't let it fool you like that.
Why not?
No false hope. We've been here this whole time so far, and we're still just a guy on an escape pod in the middle of a huge freaking ocean.
Yeah.
The computer's not rooting for us.
So
If the
now-
computer was rooting for us, there would be like a distress signal or something like that that says, hey, we fell out of the sky. Somebody should probably come and help us. And yet the computer doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just like, hey, you fell out of the sky. That sucks. Your chances of survival are crap.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh yeah, we can do the self-scan now. Or not.
I mean, just watching you swim around all that time, it's making me tired, so if you could at least like go sit down for a minute. Nope, can't do that.
Nope.
Thanks, computer.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Oh, that's
Stud
right.
finder, what?
That's right. You don't get the virus immediately.
Yeah, it takes a while to seep through your skin as you grab alien life forms with your bare hands.
Yep.
It's not an instantaneous process. It takes time to get infected with alien life forms and viruses. Though, I guess we are speeding it up because we're eating the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine that's really good.
We're doing terrific.
Yep.
Survival game on point. I guess it's better than starving to death, but
Yeah.
like, I hope we grow gills or something, because air tubes is lame.
Well, I mean, we get like a really good air tank at some point, but yeah, we don't get gills.
Dumb.
Yeah.
High technology fails us again.
Exactly.
Can't even get a good alien sickness or disease without growing, grow gills or something useful. No, just get sick and die.
Yep. Pretty much.
Well, something in the game is moving because you're just standing there and everything on your screen is moving.
Yeah, I think that's another planet or a moon.
Well, then the rotation speed of this planet must be ridiculous.
Yeah. To
Which
see it move
means-
that fast.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's probably a good thing that it's all water, because the gravity on this planet would be stupid
Oh yeah.
if we're rotating that fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Either that or it's a really tiny planet, like King Kai's planet from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Goku just runs around it, literally.
Dang.
Yeah, like he has a house on one side of it. It looks
Integrating
like
new
a
PDA
lopsided
data.
planet because his house is on one side of it.
That's funny. I did just scan an infected fish. I don't know where it went. Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, yeah, it's not swimming good. You should probably eat that one.
Yeah, probably.
Good.
Get like superpowers.
Get some of the extra local flavor out of it. Everything else just tastes like fish. At least the infected ones, they might taste like a cheeseburger. I don't know.
So we want more rocks so we can make more batteries so we can control this thing.
Are you sure we don't need any of those weird mushrooms? Because battery mushrooms.
Well, we'll need them eventually, but those are the easy part. That's the easy part to get. We need the rocks.
Which is hilarious that the mushrooms part is the easy part to get and the rocks isn't, even though you're staring at a bunch of rocks.
It's bright.
Again, we're using our tools for other tools.
The music's scary. And now it's fine. Awesome.
So the big scary fish, is that a different part of the map, or is it one of those things like you go to a certain place to find them, or is it just like the deeper you go, you stand a better chance of finding them?
Yes to all of those.
Fantastic.
They can't, as far as I know, they can't get into this area because this is called the safe shallows, if I remember right. So you can't find them here. And
Who decided it was safe? Because if it was the computer, I do not believe it.
It's fair. But yeah, and as far as I know, the big fish that I'm thinking of can't come into this area.
All of a sudden, out of that plume of giantness, just one of these huge things.
Yeah.
Or like a giant arm or something comes out of it.
Yeah.
Apparently that's hot.
Yeah, I found that out pretty quick. Oh,
So the same color of indicator on the screen that says that that was a hot item also tells us that over in the kelp forest, that's lubricant.
Yes.
Same color scheme. Because why not?
We can make another scanner and we can like dual scan stuff.
Or we can dual hammer stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, 2 hammers is always better than 1.
That's what we need to make a repair tool. So now we can go buy the exploding fish because we can get away from it.
I don't think that fish was excited that you were there.
Drive
Nope,
forward
it exploded.
may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
So the computer knows that that thing's going to explode at some point,
Yeah, the ship.
but it won't tell you when.
Nope. It tells you eventually. I think
What's it give you, like 30 seconds to get away?
yeah, I think it gives you like an hour. We don't have to get away, but yeah, like it's not very long.
No, we need a knife. Toads need a knife.
Yeah, I need this stuff. Well, it also makes rubber.
Well, I mean, rubber's and lube, they just kind of go together.
Exactly.
I feel like you can pretty much not really have one without the other things.
Yep. Repair tool. Perfect. Now we can fix up our life pod.
Let's test it on ourselves. We are an intelligent character, are we not?
Yeah.
My goodness. Alright, I just made this taser. Better test it out and see if it works.
Secondary systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Okay, so let's see here. 99999 divided by 24 is only 4,166 days.
Hooray!
So that number divided by 365. Help is arriving in 11 and a half years.
Awesome.
So, I mean, you just have to survive this puddle jumping nightmare for 11 and a half years.
Exactly.
And then help shows up and you'll be fine. Then again, you might hasten the process of your own demise if you keep testing out brand new equipment on yourself.
Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised he didn't stick his arm in the turbine thing. Just figure out if it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past this guy after the repair tool. Yeah, as if I remember correctly, eventually we get radio messages, and they're from other life pods, but they're old, and you can go to the other life pods and find like other recipes and stuff, but there's no dead bodies.
So how many times have okay, not only would they be other life pods, but likely they're probably other similar life pods?
Yeah.
Because like if you had a company and you sent out your life pods and I had a company and I sent out my life pods, there's probably a really good chance that they're not going to have the same technology to talk to one another.
Yeah.
So now, how many ships have been sent to this planet to die?
Yeah.
If they're older pods, like how many times has the crash and burn thing happened?
Oh, well, they're not like older pods. They're from the same crash, but when you wake up, I think it's supposed to be a few days later.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Anyway, we
Like
want...
the Bermuda Triangle of inhospitable planets.
Yeah. I mean,
So you can find other distress signals for other life pods, but nobody else actually survives.
yeah, you're pretty much the only survivor. Okay, so now our goal is to go to the area behind the life pod. So we want to go this way. Because there's like a field with like red grass in it and also sand sharks, which we gotta stay away from. But that's where we get our sea moth fragments. Oh, we need a mobile vehicle bay fragments too, which allows us to build the sea moth.
Mobile vehicle bay,
Yeah.
floating garage.
Kind of. It's really small though.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're only one guy. How many vehicles could one guy need?
Right.
Yeah, I ended up on this alien planet and I built myself a 5,000 square foot base that has 13 garages and
Short-range
47
scans
vehicles in it.
suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Oh, good, it's your favorite thing.
Yep, there's jellyfish caves under this place with crab snakes, if I remember right.
Jellies? You got some serious
Local
throw
scans
issues,
show
dude.
a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Yeah, that's the entrance to the jellyfish caves. We don't want to go there.
Because they're caves or because they're jellyfish?
Yes. I don't think they're actually called the jelly shroom caves. That's what they are, because there's giant mushrooms.
Are they peanut butter shrooms?
I don't
Really
think
go for a sandwich.
so.
Something tells me that out of all the ingredients that you could find on this planet, you probably won't find all of the ones that you need for the ultimate sandwich.
Nice.
Passing 100 meters, oxygen efficiency decreased.
Scanner room. That's
Integrating new
eventually.
EDA data.
So we found a room, just not the one we need.
Yeah, eventually we need,
A garage.
yeah.
I like how high technology just gives extra words to mundane things, and somehow it makes it more technical.
Yeah.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
There's nothing. Awesome. Oh, it's almost night. And there's brief facts. Those are nice little items,
They're
though.
cool looking.
Yeah. They got, like, resources on their back and stuff. They're pretty chill.
Ooh, chase one down there.
Yeah, they got, like, the shrooms that we need for batteries.
Nice.
Stuff like that. I don't know what that is.
Air?
I think so.
Farting?
I don't know.
So do you have other batteries?
Yeah, I made some more before we went out here.
Just now noticed that your little glider thing is steadily running out of power.
Yeah. Ooh, sea moth. Nope, that's about right. That's handy for way later.
Nothing like being prepared. Might as well have those parts and pieces now.
Right? That's a sea moth fragment. I think we need 3.
30 seconds.
Oh shit.
Should probably give it
Congratulations,
water real quick.
Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity.
Thanks,
Be sure to
computer.
vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Our computer's name is now Captain Obvious.
Yep.
Thank you for crashing into this alien planet. You're surrounded by a clear liquid substance which appears to be water.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
How do we increase oxygen efficiency?
We gotta make a rebreather eventually. I don't know. I don't remember when that happens. Let's get right.
Well, I mean, I'm no psychic, but I'm going to say it probably happens after whatever we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, did you scan the big thing that we get resources from?
Oh, no, I didn't. I can do that really quick. This is a baby one.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm waiting for the computer to just hand out super non-helpful suggestions. Try to communicate with local fauna. Have you tried the phrase blub blub? It just hands out a bunch of loading screen tips to you every so often.
Yeah.
Weapons were removed from standard survival
Love it.
blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
So because a bunch of other people couldn't calm themselves down, I get to deal with just a knife.
Yep.
Terrific.
Pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I'm pretty sure somebody did tell you that if you're going to go out in an interstellar vehicle, there's a possibility it might crash into a planet.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's in the debriefing before you step on the darn thing.
You would think so, but apparently not.
The cafeteria guy got made a meal of. That'd be funny.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Or got eaten by the snake thing he was talking about.
Said it was looking at him all crazy. I think in one of those situations I'd double down and just stare at it back, try to assert dominance.
Just T-pose in front of it.
Yeah. Come here, I'm gonna eat you.
We need mobile vehicle bay fragments now.
Yes, garage.
Yeah, I think we get those in the kelp forest, but it's too dark to go out right now.
Because that's where I build a garage.
Yeah.
Right in the kelp forest.
Well, like, it's not like a garage. It's like a little thing you stand on, and then it's got little drones that build stuff in front of you.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't actually make a bigger life raft But we can make a separate small life raft with things that fly on it. We just can't make the flying things big enough to carry us. So instead, they'll build things in front of us.
Yep.
Modern day Lord of the Rings, fly, you fools. And you're like, but we can't. It's not big enough.
Pretty much.
Limited by the technology of my day. Interstellar travel. Cannot make personal helicopter.
Nope.
Then again, we didn't do interstellar travel all that well either. We crashed into the planet.
Yep. Oh, no.
Kill it. Kill the fire. Scan it.
Well, if I stop using the sea glide, it'll get me. Okay. Okay.
Now you can scan it.
Well, it'll get me if I'm not careful.
You have a knife. Stab it.
Well, the knife doesn't do that much damage. Like, it's a survival knife. It's meant to, like, cut vines and stuff.
Be advised,
Exactly. I
a
survived by
common
eating other
complication
animals.
For cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
You should probably not asphyxiate yourself.
Oh, yeah. I could have sworn the vehicle bay stuff was in the forest.
Yeah, that's the computer giving those in-game tips, like loading screen tips.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you, hey, you're about to drown, go to the surface. It says, chances of asphyxiation if you stay at this depth are 100%.
Pretty much. He tried to bite my
What
head.
was that?
It was a stalker. He tried biting me.
But you were too fast.
Exactly. We're getting too close to the ship.
But there's no irradiation.
Well, there's radiation
Life
right
on this
now.
planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Thank you for the loading screen tip.
I thought the mobile vehicle bay fragments were in the kelp forest. At least they were not in that one, so we're gonna have to explore a bit more. Out this way, probably.
Yeah, let's go to the darker water. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We're mobile, but we don't have a light. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Although there's light on this.
Can you turn it on, or has it been on?
It's been on.
I mean, the level of illumination is just mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Turn it midnight to noon over here.
Right. Ooh, box.
That's what he said.
I had to see what.
I feel like you should be able to make like more than one of those and just like strap them onto your legs, just like fly around underwater like a superhero.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But
I think that
no,
would
we're
work out.
limited by the technology of our time.
Right. Nope. Can't have rocket shoes. It's not allowed.
Fantastic cosmic power.
There it is.
Oops.
Scan it.
That's what I thought when I saw it.
Fluid intake.
I don't remember how many more fragments I need. I wasn't paying attention.
That makes two of us.
It's great.
I'm focused on survival. I don't know what you're focused on.
We're doing terrific.
With a capital T.
Okay, I need one more. Perfect.
This looks like an empty box to me.
New blueprint
This way it looks like.
acquired.
Again. Alien planet. Can't make useful things, but we can make drones that build things in process.
We build the thing with the little thing so we can make the thing to build the bigger thing.
Which is ultimately useless as a thing, because ultimately we are the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this game is a representation of, you know, if a really creative person found themselves in a really adverse situation, but then again, a really creative person Probably would just strap the sea glides to their legs.
Yeah, I imagine they would. I definitely.
Or they
believe
would
that'd
make
be
a
faster.
way to, attach the knife to the sea glide and run into stuff and hurt it back.
Yeah.
Like, depending on, like, we're a human, we're not a fish, we didn't grow gills or anything. Depending on our natural agility to outrun or outmaneuver the things that have lived here for unknown periods of time. We're just gonna avoid it because we're human, that's why.
Yeah.
Darn, we're cool. Like, where's Tony Stark when you need him? He'd be able to make a personal helicopter.
Yep. Okay, so we're out of batteries, but that's fine because we have most of the things we need for that. We need more titanium. Oh, okay.
Do we just do a dance move?
I think so. I don't know. But we need...
There wasn't even any music. Just randomly break dancing in the middle of the escape pod.
Yeah.
Dance break.
This guy needs a dance break.
Well, I mean, you have accomplished quite a bit of building the things so far, so I can understand the dance break.
Yeah. Okay. Now we go out here. Climb. No recipes failed. Oh, that's right. We didn't get the last sea moth recipe. Whoops. That's my bad. Okay, so we gotta go back to...
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
You get 2
Vital
hours,
signs stable.
Yeah.
and then it explodes, and then the entire ocean becomes irradiated.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fantastic.
Well, it's not the entire ocean. It's just the area around it. So I'm sure I feel like I can go to it right now, but it just wouldn't be wise. Not without the sea moth.
So do you have to wait until it explodes, or can you go over there before it explodes?
I think you can go over there before, but like I said, it's definitely not wise with the big fish around because I don't think you can outrun the big fish with the sea glide.
And you can't put the knife on the sea glide.
Nope. Not allowed.
Dumb. I feel like there was a lot of missed opportunities in this game.
Right there. Oh, I ran out of battery. And we're out of battery. Awesome. So we're gonna have to do this old-fashioned way.
I like that we can see our feet and our hands, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of first-person games where you can't see your feet. You just see whatever weapon you're holding.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you a very good sense of self.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's kind of nice that you can actually see the other parts of your body as you look around. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think more games should include that. Ooh, new radio message. Siva.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Can we attach our knife to that?
No.
Dang it. Will it help us find cheeseburgers?
Possibly.
At least it's good for something.
Yeah, there's a giant fish. I think the one I'm thinking of that's around the Aurora, the big ship, is called a Reaper Leviathan. And yeah, they're pretty nasty looking.
It's a sweet name, though.
Oh yeah. They look cool. You just don't want to get near them.
I also want to know, if nobody's been to this planet, how do we have names for things?
I think the computer just comes up with it on the fly. Like Gary Fish.
Right, but like, the Gary fish is the Gary fish, but the Reaper Leviathan is way cooler.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like the computer has some unknown, at least undiscovered biases as far as the naming conventions go.
They like prioritize the like,
Yeah,
cool
the stuff that
naming.
can't kill you, we're gonna make really lame names. Bladderfish. But the things that can absolutely annihilate you, we're gonna give the cool name.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Would you give Gary Fish the cool name of Reaper Leviathan?
Personally, for me, yes. Yes, I would.
Okay.
Because if it's an unknown planet, then you don't necessarily know what's going to kill you and what's not.
That's fair.
Like, I would name the big one, the big scary one, the Gary fish. Just because, like, I was chased all over the planet by a Gary fish. And it was like, you ran away from a Gary fish and then they see a picture of it. Like, oh god, it's a Gary fish.
Yeah.
Can we, like, cut down the sea plants?
You can get samples, and I think you need that for, like, health kits.
It's like the whole game was written by pacifist forms.
What do you mean?
Everything around you can hurt you, but you have to just turn the other cheek because, like, a freaking knife.
Yep.
It's like being in underwater Australia. Everything wants to kill you, but you can't fight back.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Underwater Australia.
Maybe that should be the title.
Underwater Australia?
Yeah, for your first video.
Yeah. I'm doing that now. We're gonna make Underwater Australia. God,
Welcome
that's funny.
back to Underwater Australia.
It's great. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
So you're just making the parts for a little submarine now?
Yeah. So I need...
Do you still need batteries?
Yeah, I need a power cell, which is a big battery.
Oh, so like batteries are like little ones like we're thinking of.
Yeah.
Not like car batteries.
Yeah, it's a power cell. It's a big battery.
Okay.
But, oh, I put all the batteries in storage. Oops. Oh, right. There's a new radio message.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call. Laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
If anybody was looking at the state of the big ship that we all arrived here in,
Yeah.
I don't think that the whole leaving without anybody is really an option.
Yeah, probably not.
The overall observational skills from the crew of this particular vessel, not great.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it so far.
I'm waiting to get a distress call, like somebody was like, hey, I made a repair tool. Oh, crap, my hand.
Okay, I think we have everything. Let's check. Where did I put? There it is. I can't.
The sea moth
Let's
is a
go.
fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
The computer's concerned about our ass business.
Yep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seek fluid intake.
There we go. Now we got a sub.
Awesome. It's not going to do us a lot of good if you don't drink water.
Yeah, probably not. And we're out of it now. Okay.
Look
Anyway,
at those lights, though.
right?
That's way better.
Oh, stuck. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave that there. But do you have
Solid start.
right?
Solid start. Now we can go do super scary things at deeper levels.
Exactly.
So I guess we're going to have to come back to Underwater Australia.
Yep. Yeah. I'm excited and not excited all at the same time.
Ditto.
Yep.
I feel you on that one.
Yep. Alrighty. I guess say bye to the audience.
Bye, audience.
Okay.